Another shocker real estate report. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, Scott Walters. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It's very important to stay close to the channel in these very tricky times. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. It's always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows and sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight, and I've got a good one for you today. The latest trend that we're seeing inside the industry is back on market. We call them BOMs. When we get our notifications, inter-agent emails, only members of the multiple listing service get these, not the public, and I'm going to show you today inter-agent emails, what we're seeing right now, and it is an alarming trend. Like I said, viewer discretion is advised. Not really, but it's almost that alarming for me as an industry guy. Like I've said before, love real estate. I know many of you are going to win in real estate, but typically buying in the height of a bubble rarely produces millionaires. Buying outside the bubble quite possibly will. Only agent in America that's been willing to put people on the sidelines and earn their business later. Didn't like seeing people going above and beyond appraised values, because I knew as soon as this real estate market corrected, they're the ones that go upside down first, and over 10 million people did exactly that through the buying euphoria. Now we're seeing these markets cool off. So today we're going to take a look at an email and what happens when an agent like me or anybody else takes a listing and lets the owner set the price. We're desperate for listings. We've been so desperate for listings, we're willing to take your listing and even let you set the price. And here's the challenge. Anytime you're selling a house, the number one thing you have to do is do a comparable market analysis. What do recent sales show your property to be worth? And if we come on the market at those prices, at the top of the market, how many people do you think are going to jump off the fence and buy at the height of a real estate bubble? Not many. The people that are still left out there buying typically are people that have just decided to buy. And like I've said, as a trained salesman, I know once you make up your mind to buy, you're buying. I got you every time. But the reality is more and more people are waking up. So as the market continues to cool because of interest rate hikes, and even though they want to tell us we're not in a recession, we all know we are. We're at the front end of a recession. I always say tail end of a pandemic, front end of a recession. Buckle up and strap in. There's no avoiding this one. It's just the reality. Now it becomes what level? A correction, a recession, full-blown depression. We'll just have to wait and see and time that one. Now, if you've been watching this channel and if you are new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. There's never been a more important time to get forward thinking, critical thinking, ahead of the curve. And let me just tell you, friends, I'm probably one of the only agents doing this right now. Sharing insider information or just giving real talk in a way that makes sense. I know a lot of you see a lot of just sugarcoating it, grandstanding, minimizing risk, saying that this time is different. Listen, friends, every time we've had a real estate bubble, they've always crashed. So I don't know why this time it's supposedly different, but hopefully I'm wrong. The reality is, friends, what I'm seeing now is I continue, and we're gonna do a little more of this, I think, moving forward, because I'm seeing a lot of where I used to get inter-agent emails constantly, just people needing, buyer needs, needed inventory, needed buyers. I got buyers. Now it's the opposite. Just sellers coming to market. But the alarming part that we're seeing now is the back on markets, properties falling out of escrow. And like I said, or I was about to say, what's happening is people are coming to market at the top of the market and they're getting stuck on the market. So if they even get something even to get an offer accepted, typically if you get an offer, you're going to go with your highest and best offer, but your highest and best offer sometimes won't perform. A lot of people are waking up and backing out of deals. And that's when you see agents sugarcoating it, coming back on the market and saying, we're back on the market and this is why. When really, in reality, what's going on, friends, I'm going to show you what agents, how they like to try to spin this and tell you why they're back on the market. In reality, it's always a price problem. Every time you come back on the market, It is a price problem. Somebody got cold feet and had a moment of clarity and realized they were buying at the top of a real estate bubble or found something else that was a better deal. It doesn't matter. It is a price problem. There is no sugar coating it. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a couple clips from local multiple listing service, and let me just tell you, if you're an agent, chime in the comments below and let us know what you're seeing in your local MLS, because I know if I'm seeing it in this one, you're seeing it in yours. This is one of the hottest markets in the world, showing massive fractures and cracks. So we're going to roll this footage, meet back here, and wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, friends, let's go ahead and read through some of these back on market notifications. Let's start with this first one. Unfortunately, our buyer never performed, and after multiple extensions, the seller finally canceled. We had a lot of interest and multiple offers on this elegant property. All right, off to another one. Due to unfortunate experience with buyers, this home is back on market. Now a best value. Looks great. Show and sell. Okay. All right, let's see what this agent has to say. We had a price change to $3,695,000 a couple of weeks ago. Went into escrow for a light second. Buyer dropped out due to health issue. Yeah, I bet you it was a moment of clarity health issue more than likely. Let's continue on. All right, moving along. Let's see what this agent has to say on this property. Back on the market, no fault of the property. Well, it was somebody's fault because clearly it's back on the market. And typically what the problem is? Price. All right, here's our next one. Surprisingly back on the market. After multiple offers, the first-time home buyers couldn't get their financing in order and had to cancel. All right, here we go with another one. Hot Springs is now available again. No fault of property. The home inspected beautifully, but the previous buyer simply decided not to move to town. All right, sounds fair enough. All right, moving on. Subject to cancellation of existing escrow and no fault of seller, buyer did not qualify with mobile home purchase. New buyer ASAP. So this is a mobile home that went sideways. Hello everyone, my listing is back on the market and now vacant and staged. So apparently they had to get somebody out of this one and then try to go back to the market again. All right, here's a good one. Escrow hasn't received a deposit for this diamond in the rough. Bring your buyers. Somebody completely did a rug pull on this property. They probably accepted the highest offer, but the highest offer isn't always the best offer. All right, let's see what this one has to say. People keep asking why it's been on the market for so long. The seller received 7 offers. The majority were well above asking. However, since the property is non-conforming, it may be difficult to obtain a loan. All right, let's see what this one has to say. One buyer's loss is your buyer's golden opportunity. This showstopper of a home is back on the market and ready for your savvy buyers. On to our next. Looking like this may be back on the market at no fault of the property. After very confident and strong offer, the buyers appeared to have shifted focus. Yeah, they probably rethought their offer and decided they were offering too much. And yet another common theme. Back on the market due to no fault of the property, buyer got cold feet. Let's reread this. Back on the market due to no fault of the property, buyer got cold feet. Well, at least they're being honest. So there you go, friends. That is what's going on right now in the industry. We are seeing constant notifications of BOM, back on the market. You can call it whatever you want. No fault of the property. Buyers got cold feet. In fact, the one that said buyers got cold feet, like I appreciate that one the most. I mean, the buyers probably did get cold feet. The challenge of this one is this, friends. If I bring you onto the market with your property and I bring you here, we got a few offers. This is our highest and best. The highest and best offer isn't always the offer that has the highest likelihood of making it through the escrow. We saw stuff where people got into escrow but never even provided a deposit, full rug pull, walked away from a deal. And like I've always said, not only in life but in real estate, healthy people have healthy relationships. It's so important for the industry to have healthy relationships. As an agent, that's my #1 goal when I work with other agents. I don't come in and try to strong arm them or push them around. Healthy relationships, kind, not cynical. Now, if I see blatant bad behavior, I might call people out because that's just the way I am. I do not like nonsense. I do not like shady salespeople. I do not like seeing people exploit the market. I don't like any of that. I'm just a person out here trying to make sense of the biggest real estate bubble ever produced in world history, and I'm doing my best to bring you guys some real talk. I hope you appreciate it. It's not always easy to do what we do here, but it is so very important. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding when you see this type of behavior exhibited out of the real estate industry, it only means one thing: it's reversing course. Properties are falling out of escrow at numbers I've never seen this type of notification in my email ever before. Never before have I seen anything quite like this. Everything about this real estate bubble has made 0 sense, and it continues to make 0 sense. These markets will find their actual values soon enough. The realities are, though, friends, is what we're seeing now is an economy that could no longer keep up with itself. And we've put it at crash risk. I don't care who you're listening to. I don't care who you're watching. I don't care what they're trying to tell you. The bottom line is anytime the market has gotten into bubble behavior, you are at crash risk, whether you like it or not. I know for a lot of us, we want to try to pretend and ignore the elephant in the room, that this time is different, or supply and demand. Every single thing that you've been able to hang your hat on to try to explain this one away is falling through the cracks. And this is yet another example of exactly that. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate here in America, there's an email in the description for you as well. I have a network of top-rated agents in the world ready to assist you. If you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, another video is in your screen at this time I think you'd love, along with an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. Also, take a look at our great affiliate links that support this channel in the description as well. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.